Hey guys, Max here. Welcome to Unscripted Review. Now, this is Breville Oracle Jet. At the time when I purchased, it was $2,000 here in the United States. I upgraded from having Breville Express, which I had for about 7 years. And believe it or not, I've looked into upgrading for quite some time. Now, I loved my Breville Express just because it was just so reliable. Originally, when I did get it, the first year I did have an issue with a grinder. So I did send it back to Breville and they fixed it. And since then, I had no issues whatsoever with a grinder. So I hope I don't have the same issue here. But the fact that Breville did an amazing job owning up to their warranty and they fixed it. I didn't have to pay anything extra. I sent it to them and literally I got it back in, I think it was like within 2 weeks, the whole process that took. So at least they own up to it. So I've been looking for years to upgrade because there's a whole big trend going for like the super automatic and coffee espresso machines, and the problem is with those, like Philips has a lot of them. I was looking to 5400. The issue is a lot of those machines are plastic, and I don't want a plastic espresso machine, especially when it uses such high heat. So in my mind, there's some still plastic particles that get into the coffee. Now, you can debate that and you're more than welcome to post it in the comments, but for me, I'd rather go with premium and get stainless steel. Unfortunately, once you start looking to stainless steel coffee makers, espresso machines, the price starts increasing. I'm not a fan of DeLonghi at all. I did buy a DeLonghi for a second apartment, and like I live in a house, but then there's a second apartment. So I did buy a DeLonghi for that location, and I am extremely disappointed. Now, a lot of things with Breville, such as like portafilters and stuff like that, stainless steel, and to me that's extremely important. And the one with the DeLonghi that I got, I think it was aluminum because it was very small. It was very light, I mean, and it just felt so cheap. So this, I believe, came out not long ago. Now in the United States, it's Breville, but in Europe, from my research, I believe it's Sage. But it's the same machine. It's just the difference is in the United States, it's Breville Oracle Jet, and overseas in Europe and like Australia, from what I watched, it's Sage Oracle Jet. So I'm not gonna ramble a lot. I'm just gonna basically show it off briefly how I started using it. Now I've been using this for about a week at this point, and I am blown away. Like, I'm blown away. So basically, this is it. There is like a latch, I would say, here that allows you to easily move it. Super easy, actually. If you want it to be in place, you just lock it and it doesn't move, which is amazing. Like, I wish the Breville Express had it, because every time I have to add coffee or add water, because with Breville Express, the tank is over here, so you constantly have to take it out and add the water. So for me, that was a big negative. But the fact that this has this, like, amazing. Now in here, this is where the coffee is, coffee beans. I use for this one Pete's. At the time when I was ordering this from Best Buy, there was actually, it wasn't from Best Buy. When you do register your product on Breville, they were offering special promotion. If you sign up for their service subscription from like beans.com, you get $200 back and worth whatever. I didn't look into that because I didn't want to sign up for subscription, because that subscription alone was, I think, like $30 a month. But they did still offer, like, instead of signing up for subscription, they did offer 2 free coffee bags, and this is what I got. The shipping was actually really quick. I'm gonna try it out, and if I do like it, I'm actually considering signing up, because I was looking into subscription-based coffee just to taste difference out there. Generally, I buy my coffee from Costco, and I keep it in this, which I bought on Amazon. It keeps it fresh. Trying to do everything one-handed. So here where the water goes, which is so convenient. The tank is actually in the back, and you could see the amount of water that's, let me raise it up, the amount of water that's in here. There's a max line. It's a little bit dirty, but so far, like Breville, I'm blown away by it. And this is not, I bought this with my own money, so my review is literally based on my own opinion. Here where you dial in on the grind size, and there's just one button. Nothing on this side. Okay. The good thing about this is, now I was looking into super automatic espresso machines. What that means is basically it does everything for you. But like I mentioned earlier, it is plastic. Most of the ones that I've looked into, and I really just don't want the whole plastic experience. But stainless steel. And this, I would say, is about 95% super automatic. Literally, you just have to press buttons here and there, which I'll go over it, and it does everything for you. Absolutely amazing. So there is this red latch right there. It shows you when the water is full and you have to empty this part. Interesting enough, since I got this about a week ago, I had to empty it twice already, and that's only one coffee per day. With espresso, Breville Express, I practically had to empty like maybe once in 2 or 3 weeks. So this does somehow fill up more. So basically, in my opinion, it's probably smaller size. Also, the water that you add right here does somehow empties a little bit quicker. But then again, I have been making lattes versus on Breville Express, I was making just black coffee. But the way this thing is, you want to make those drinks. So hold on, let me lock it in place because it's moving. So this comes out, and then you have this extra parts in here for a single shot. I'm a big fan of double shot. It also comes with extra stuff in the box. Let me take that out actually so I could guys show it to you. So I put everything in here. Okay, so it comes in the box. So for cleaning, this is for descaling. Then that's for the filter that I have to change on this part right here. I have to change it in every year from what and then this is the scaler solution. So basically you get, this is important because I made this mistake with Breville Express and I didn't even know that it was there and I accidentally threw it out. So I had to buy, luckily I was able to find third party because the original one was pretty expensive. Anyway, So let's just go over how I make coffee. So you turn this on. Love the sound that it makes. Love it. You could turn it off. You could go through settings right here, and there's a bunch of stuff that you could do. When you first turn it on, it's white theme, but then once you set it up, it gives you an option to change it. Those are the drinks that you can make. This is a very high quality display. I don't know what the PPI is, but it's pretty good. So far, I haven't done tea, hot chocolate, any of that, or martini, espresso martini. I don't know if I'm even into that. Flat white, none of that. So the only ones that I have made was espresso, because generally that's what I've drank for about the last 7 years. And I've also tried latte and cappuccino. Latte. So when you select this, you are able to adjust your grind size. And the thing is, like, this comes with, I guess, basically a barista support kind of thing, meaning like if you put specific grind in here, it's gonna guide you to adjust the grind size over here in order to make the best tasting espresso. Not too acidic, nothing like that. So that's a big plus. Yes, it's a little bit of a waste of coffee because I think you have to do this with every time you change coffee, and that's the reason why I did not put this in here yet. So far, this is on Pete's. So it kind of guides you. Like right now, I see it says 28. That's what it comes out, and it made me go through 3 times. Increase the grind size, increase it, and the way it does it basically measures it by the time. If it's taking too long or if it's too quick. If it's taking too long, it's gonna be too acidic. If it's too quick, it's just not gonna taste good, too watery. So it basically based on time. And here you have, you adjust the size of the espresso that you want, custom. You can make it, and it says double shot. And as you increase it, it says lungo plus. But today I want to go over latte because here in New York City, lattes can run up to like $8. So, oh man, this tastes absolutely amazing. I think it's the best tasting latte that I've had, and that's a lot saying. And honestly, I'm not bragging. Absolutely best latte I've made. So you can make changes. So when you click over here, it allows you to save the settings because initially when you start doing it, it's in the middle. But I always like it to make it more because I want a bigger drink, especially in the morning. And the same thing when you do change the milk frothing. So you're able to change what kind of milk you're using. So far I'm using dairy, and then you could adjust microfoam, you could adjust the temperature. So overall it's pretty, I would say pretty super automatic, about 95%. Same thing with here, it's self-explanatory. It took me in no time to learn how to make the coffee. So let's start making it here. Let me lower this camera. Okay. So when you put this in here, okay, so there's 2 ways of starting the grind. You could tap this, or you could just move this a little bit and it starts grinding. But let's start this way. First of all, let me talk about the noise level. When I was using Breville Express, that machine was much, much louder than this. I would have to say maybe like 60 or 70% quieter than comparing to Breville Express. So It does tempering automatically. It's pretty cool. I'm just so excited. And then you put it in here. Let me fix the camera. So, 1 second. Here we go. So you put this in there, which I'm still kind of working on. And this is the important part, that this locks in, because if it didn't, it would be an issue. So I'm gonna add milk. This comes with it at the same time. And this. Now this comes too. With Breville Express, none of that came. This did come, but this I was looking into, and I was actually considering buying separately, and I think it was like $40 in Amazon. But I want to add milk. This is regular milk. I'm gonna use this, do it one-handed, because I want to show. Okay, all right, not a lot. All right, let me put this away. Luckily, I did order more milk to be delivered. So, to make it automatic, let me see if I could do like this. Let's bring it up like that. So to make it automatic, you just put this here. Now, this is if you want automatic. You could also do this manually by lifting it up, but it's gonna guide you. Make sure you do have cloth to wipe it, because you want to like wipe this right away. So to make it, so excited, you put this here. Again, the setting is already done. This is on the max. You press this. Okay. Now, I'm not anywhere close to being even, I would say I'm like more of a beginner barista, but this machine just makes everything to be like a pro. So now this is done. So to make this, you literally, so if it's raised up here, it's gonna say manual. But once bringing it down, it becomes automatic. I want to do automatic. I don't really want to do any extra work, so you just press this. Look at this crema. I also love the fact that it gives light here. So the time is going. So it's 115 temperature right now, because I had it set on 155 and level 7 microphone. Look at this. This machine is so much quieter comparing to what Breville Express was. So 140, 142. Look at this foam. Now, I'm not even going to attempt to make any designs. So, okay, it's done. So it's going to tell you to remove it. Let me remove it. And then it's going to basically put it down so it could clean itself. So raise this up. You want to wet this. And as you can see, it says lower the steam so it could clean. And you lower it. It's like self-cleaning too. All right, so don't make fun of me. So this is the milk. Look at that design. It's a beautiful design. Let's call it a blob. Okay? I even had it spilled a little bit. Mmm, delicious. I want to wipe this off. I don't want it to be dropping anywhere. There you go. Look at this cream. Look at this. And it's absolutely, absolutely delicious. So to clean it up, it's super easy. Let me put this here. To clean this up, you just remove this, and it comes with this. And you just, there you go. The coffee pot is in there, and the coffee is done. That's basically it. Literally, just because I'm explaining, it takes a little bit longer, but overall, about 3 minutes I think it would take to make this delicious. Look at this design. It's so professional. Look at this. Absolutely delicious. I highly, highly recommend this. Also, the benefit of this is I did have to update software as soon as I opened it. So that already says that they can remotely update things to this coffee maker. Like, for example, if there's an issue. So that's already plus, and that's modern times of a coffee maker. I'm absolutely, absolutely happy with this purchase, and I highly, highly recommend for anyone who's looking for a premium, near like 95% super automatic. The coffee comes out absolutely amazing every time. Okay? Thanks for watching.